Example 4, let me give you smaller examples first. That will help. Now, in part 1, can I show you what will happen if I sum up from negative 2 to 2? So instead of minus n to n, let me fill in the n with numbers so that you can see it actually what is going to happen. If I sub minus 2 in as my first term, so I get negative 2 squared. What will happen to the next term? What do we do? You always add 1. So from minus 2, you get minus 1. Then you get 0, 1, 2. So do you notice something? That this is actually 2, 1. 0 is just 0. We don't care about that 0. And you get a symmetrical sum. Whatever is on the left appear on the right. These two are equal to each other. So effectively, when you have that r square, we are just thinking about, let's just take twice of one side. Maybe we just go for twice of the right-hand side. So this is twice from 1 to 2 of r squared. When you have that r squared, the negative terms all become positive. That's the main reason. So that will help in our current sum. The sum that they ask us to solve is minus n to n. So this will be twice you sum from 1 to n of r squared. Okay, hence, I just take that sum from the equation above. Let's substitute it in and I immediately multiply by 2. So that will give me n over 3. Okay, we multiply by 2, so I get n over 3. The rest we copy. Okay, part 2. The change that I made is from r squared, it's now an r. Again, let's just use a small example. Suppose I'm trying to sum r is minus 2 to 2 of r. Let's write down the values again if it's minus 2 to 2. So you get minus 2 plus minus 1. Then we get 0, 1, 2. What will happen? There are some values that directly matches and cancel out. Matches and cancel out. So the whole thing becomes 0. If it's just an r, the values directly cancel out. You're going to get 0 in such a case. Okay, so this is one way to solve it. So answer to this actually is just 0. Minus n to n also will give you 0. But another way to solve it, if you couldn't see this, you may have thought of it as an AP, which is an AP. I said sum of r is an AP. So you could still go for that. Number of terms over 2. How many terms are there? N minus negative n plus 1 over 2. Number of terms always upper minus lower plus 1. First plus last. First, last. A plus L. First is minus n. Last is n. Still you get 0. Regardless of what formula you apply, it's still 0. Okay, so both are the same. Then last one, which is even easier. This is 5. 5 is a constant. Use your usual formula. How do we sum up constants? Just directly do here. Again, number of terms times 5 will do. So number of terms is n minus negative n plus 1 times 5. Which means same formula as the previous one. You're going to get 2n plus 1 for number of terms times 5.